Hello and welcome to another episode, and you may notice something different about the splash page here right at the beginning. What? Merrick? What? Unit's name of Kanajashi's army? What is this? What I've done is I've made a unit of one, and I am going to be an army of one, and take contracts as a mercenary and start playing faction play with this account. So, I've done that. I've got things set up. We're going to have both a clan and an inner sphere drop deck. They're primarily using trial mechs for now because I just need to get a few more mechs out there in order to get all the things that I want, in order to fill out these appropriately. However, we can start playing faction play, which is going to be awesome because since we're a mercenary, we're going to be earning mercenary points at the end of every match, and that is slowly going to get us towards our mercenary rank, which gives us C-bills and mech bays and premium time and all sorts of amazing things. So there is a series of mech bays that we can work through and unlock through the mercenary track. We're going to be swapping back and forth between whatever houses and also clan and IS as things go along. So we're going to look at the inner sphere map. We have chosen an inner sphere faction, and I just chose Merrick because they had the highest C-bill payout. And if I win, I get more money that way. So, we're going to head on and fight. Let's see. Let us go and do... Let's see, it's domination with respawns. And we're going to go with our IS deck, because that's the only deck we have. And let us go. So we managed to find a match. And if, since this is the first time I'm doing faction play in this free-to-play series, let's describe what we're seeing here. So I hit search, and it eventually put me into this screen. And it shows what game mode we're going to be playing. We're going to play domination with respawns, because this is the faction play mechanics. And it's on Grim Plexus. You're going to see the victory conditions. We can see the overall war progression. The inner sphere are winning a little bit right now, so try to push that a bit further. We have our different mechs that I have set up into our drop deck, and we can choose whichever one we want to go first in. So if I wanted to go heavy, I could pick out the Orions or the Marauders. But since the majority of our team is already going heavy, we're going to have a fair amount of assaults in the first wave. I'm going to save my heavier mechs for later. So I'm going to take out my Phoenix Hawk first. And we can see all of our additional players here that are on our team. And important note about faction play is it's a bit of a harsh world, because not only are you going to be here as a solo pilot, but also groups are going to be here. So you can see LLT has a 3-man going on here, and XBVX has a 4-man. So, actually a 5-man. There's one down here as well. So it's not going to be like the solo queue. It's going to be a little bit higher level in terms of the amount of stuff you're going to be seeing. But yeah, all we have to do now is wait for an opposing team to show up. If they do not, we automatically get our winnings in 6 minutes and 45 seconds up here right now. So just how it works. If we don't have an opponent show up in time, we just get our automatic winnings and we can go back into the queue and try to find a match. If an opponent shows up in time, we'll fight it out. Let's see how this goes. And to start off this faction play match, the first one on the free-to-play, we're dropping in. Now, where are we? Okay, we're in H10. We're going to head directly towards the center. This is domination, so we need to get to that center and get into it before our opponents. That'll start giving us a little bit of that timer. And also, just to make sure that, say they had a really fast mech, as like an Arctic Cheetah, that could get into the center before we got there, they could start getting some time as well. Because a lot of our mechs here, we can see there's a lot of heavies and assaults in this first wave. Typically people will drop heavy right off the bat. So we need to get there and hold it just to let our team have the time to get their heavier mechs in place. That is our ultimate goal here. But rushing out, we are going to go over here to Fox 7, and I believe we're just going to try to dig into one of these buildings right here. This is our little safe spot. Alright, the enemy had 6 seconds before we were able to get into position. But now we are safe behind this rock, and we just need to wait for our allies to get into position. Holding down the fort. And this kind of thinking of, like, what does the game mode need? How's my team composition going? And such like that leads you for your decisions that you make on your first and subsequent drops. We are going to hold right here. Hold in the center, waiting for the big guns to get to the front line. And just killing time. That's all we need to do. This guy is a fast little mech. And he's also got some laser beams and ECM, which makes him hard to see on enemy sensors. But this Arctic cheetah, oh, he has no idea where I'm hitting him from. And I'm spotting him up for enemies, for my allies. Arctic cheetah is going into Gamma 7, Gamma 7. He's moving to our left. Call that out. Oh, jeez, that guy didn't see me. There's a Hellbringer right here in Fox 7. I need you guys to move up. I can't hold the center all by myself. Where's this guy? Need to shoot him. Back off. Come on. We need people here. I can't hold this forever. I'm the only one that's preventing capture. I need people to move up so much.
New target acquired.
Oh, they put a UAV over me. UAV over Fox 7, please shoot it down.
New target acquired. Warning.
Gotta communicate with your team. Incoming missiles, but I have cover. They're pushing me out of the circle. I need assistance here in Fox 7. We just need to keep calling for it. We need allies to move up and support our position. That's the only way we're going to win this. But no one's communicating. I don't want to be here. I want to start flanking. Ah, we got people here now. The world is saved. Is that UAV still up there? Probably. But I'm going to get this Arctic cheetah. Come on. There we go. First kill in the match. Ah, the artillery. Okay, now that people are here, let's get out of here. We've expended all of our armor and half of our weapons just trying to hold that position. We are wanting to do some flanks here. That supernova over there. I want it. Sorry, guy. Just trying to get by you here. Okay, now we got some people up at the front. Hold in position. We're going to dance our way out of here and try to use our mobility. Because we go 124 in a medium. It's ridiculous. And that supernova out of position. Ridiculously out of position. But our Blackjack is in a bad situation himself. But managed to get saved by our LRMs. But there's another one there. He just got taken out. So there's somebody here I can fight. Where is this guy? Where, oh, where is the enemy gone? Where, oh, where could they be? But we are up in the kills, which is good. We are down in the time, though, which is unfortunate. Can I get my... I know he's within 90 meters of me. Oh, hello! He's scary. Okay, he's real scary. But his aim is bad.
Target spotted.
Didn't mean to hit H there, but we're countering his ECM, and we're going to try to drag him out and away from those cover there. And, oh, we shut down. Try to take that side off. That side is very important to him, and it is off. Oh, there's like a majority of his firepower gone. And now my allies can see that he's here, and they're coming in with the LRMs because we are knocking out his ECM with our ECM. Woohoo! I'm trying to spread this damage. Yay for the support! I love allied help. And we take him out. Excellent. Thanks for the LRM support. We are winning. We are winning. Alright, back to counter mode. Now my mech is pretty beat up, So I'm tempted to go dive into the enemies and do as much damage as I can. But we're actually capturing the point here. Are they gonna... we might just win on a capture if they don't dive into the point here real quick. And that is exactly what this Arctic Cheetah is doing. And I'm gonna do as much damage as I can to him. Keep him distracted, keep him on me. Let's I keep hitting my H key to go into heat vision when I'm just trying to hit my J key to go into counter. It's like I have no control over my fingers, fat fingering everything. But this guy gets legged, gets killed, and 23 more seconds and we win this match. Alright. They need to either do damage to us or push us out of the center. But that's a hellburner. Alright. Let's see, what can we do here? What can we do? Flying. I got taken out. But it's okay, it's okay. I got 3 more mechs. That's what I love about this faction play game mode, is I can now go, hey, let's take out the Warhammer, just cuz it works. And a couple more seconds here, and I'll come in on a dropship. Although,
reactor online.
What's the current status? I mean, you can't see the current countdown timer when you're loading in here. As soon as my mech powers up, we only have 16 seconds left on our timer. We are just about to win. They need to continually put pressure on us for the rest of the match. Because if they back off for just 16 seconds, we're going to win. And that's awesome. But now to trundle my way back to the front. And I was going to go into third person and show you off the exterior of this mech, but I can't. Because it is not available in faction play. But it looks like we are doing well here. Now just to run back. But this is another one of the champion mechs, the free-to-play trials. We've got 2 large pulse lasers, and where are these things? Oh, I want to change these weapon groups. I want these large pulse on my right click. I like simplified weapon groups. Large pulse, looks like that's both on the right torso, and then ER mediums on the left torso and right arm, it looks like. So it looks like my left arm is a dead arm, so I can sacrifice it if I need to. But overall, pretty heat efficient, only 39% with an alpha strike. And good damage, and about mid-range, 300 to 400. It is a good mech to purchase. Although I do believe, is this an XL mech? I honestly can't remember if this is an XL mech or not. Oh well. Doesn't really matter, we'll just try to tank like it is. We're moving into the front here. Spirit Bear, get some laser bomb into it. There's only 4 seconds remaining. They need to put pressure on us for the entirety of the rest of the map. And we take out that guy. We're heat hot. We're moving forward, because if we can push him out, we win. Let's see, we got a Viper with a single peep, not really interested. And we win. Good game to our opponents. We managed to finish that off in record time, considering they didn't play the game mode. They didn't finish off and get that win that way. We instead pushed them out of the center. We countered it down. We got 495,000 C-bills, because when you win, you get your contract bonus, and that is typically 250k. However, because I took Merrick, it's increased by a certain amount, so it's instead for me 325k. So I made 500,000 C-bills in 9 minutes. This is incredible game mode. You just gotta have that little bit of higher skill, and you can start making some C-bills just hand over fist. But what we're gonna do is do another match, because this wasn't enough. We need to do more fighting. Excuse me. But also, one last thing, we got 248 reputation points for destroying enemy mechs and doing certain things, such as counter ECM. And it took too long and it kicked me out to the mech lab, but that is okay, because I wanted to show you where those points go. This is more of a tutorial-esque episode than just truly all about fighting. because those tutorial points, those mercenary points now go towards my mercenary track. So if I go to faction reputation and I go to mercenary, once it loads, we can see that I have 248 out of 2,120. So I just need to do that basically 10 more times, and I'll get a free 75,000 C-bills and a mech bay, which I can save my MC. That way I can spend that MC on something else in the future. It's awesome. So let's get into one more match for this episode. It might be extra long if this next faction play match goes on for its full length. And we're dropping into our next match here. A little bit of frame derps as we're getting started. It is Conquest. Oh my god. I love Conquest with respawns. It's honestly one of the best ever. As you just have to focus on the game mode. And we have somebody recognize us. We 07 them. As you capture the points, and after you capture 1,250 points, your team wins. Doesn't matter how many are left. Doesn't matter where the enemy is. All that matters is the points. So we're grabbing Gamma here, and gabbing it a bit more here, and then I'm tempted to go and threaten Theta, as we don't want their guys to get an early start here ahead of us. Everything's equal now, but we're just going to go and contest Theta. Might not have enough here. It's just me so far. We're going to see if we can capture it. If we get pushed out, which we may, because there's a guy right here. Arctic Cheetah. Oh, did he narc me? No, he missed. Oh god, okay. I'm out of here. I do not want to get narked. I'm narked, okay. I'm getting cover. I know I'm going to have LRMs coming in on me in a moment, but we're behind cover. We're safe. And that's all we could do there. Just contest Theta. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to capture it. We just have to wait out the narc for another 20 seconds? 20 seconds, 25 seconds, something like that. But unfortunately, it means that we can be spotted by the enemy, and our ECM is not working. So we just have to stay calm, stay hidden, try not to get evaporated by the enemy, and boom, our ECM is back online, and we're moving again. So they got a few guys on our left flank there in Hotel 6. But we're heading out. We're going to try to recapture Theta here, as it looks like our guys are moving up to the front. And me being one of the faster mechs on the team, that is my ultimate goal, is focus on the caps. If they're back capping, I should back cap them, or I should go and respond to their back caps. Like, that's what should be going on here. We got some nice fights across here. I shouldn't really be in this combat, but we're capturing Sigma. That's good. Now, is there a way that I could maybe sneak around to get to Epsilon? Because if I can get that, we can get some more points. And points is what makes you win. And unfortunately, our guy went down there. Let's see if we can. We're going to take the long way around. We're going to go far, far to the right here into Echo 6. And we're going to hopefully be able to sneak down and sneak past them and get into their back. As we are losing guys. That is unfortunate. However, that's not the game mode. And good, they're not seeing me. We're sneaking by. See, they're getting Kappa. We're going to go get their Epsilon.
We've captured resource point Sigma.
Let's go get it. Hopefully there's nobody back here. That's the scary part, is there could be. But thankfully, we're in a fast mech with ECM, so we can go and get these captures. They're getting Kappa. Where is that? Down the beach. Okay. We're going to uncap Epsilon here. We're going to watch out for them. Also, them respawning in the back. That is a grave concern, because a fresh mech may be coming out and pop right into my rear end here. But we have uncapped Epsilon. So now they're not gaining points as fast. They're trying to cap Theta, that's fine. They're moving away from us. But we're going to cap Eps as long as we can, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to head out probably long way around. We're going to say we've gained Epsilon. And it doesn't look like they're going to be sending anyone back for us. But it looks like they're moving into Theta Gamma area. I don't really want to go there right now.
They have resource point Gamma.
I'm just standing here, dancing around a little bit, so that way if somebody's trying to line up a sniper shot, they can't hit me that well. We're got those points, and we're still ahead. You don't have to worry that much about deaths, because respawns.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
And we are still ahead on the caps. Alright, let's head over here, down into Kappa. It looks like that's where our team is resurging, and hopefully for this Shadow Cat here... oh, he's taken out. I was going to say we could intercept him, but they have a guy back on Epsilon that we just captured. We couldn't go back there, but I'm a little frightened to go back there all by myself. Instead, let's reconvene with the team and see what else we can do. We're starting to get a comfortable lead. We've almost got 200 points ahead, and we're at a 3 cap, which is good. So let's see what's going on. Are they farming one of our drop zones? Oh, well, if they farm a drop zone, well, let's just cap out their bases. Screw them. They'll lose that way if they just farm drop zones. But also, there's an LRM carrier. Oh, we could so hunt that guy down. But unfortunately, these points mean more. Capturing Theta. The boring gameplay of fast medium in Conquest is capturing points. They may be coming for me because I am pretty close to the front here. But I've uncapped it. That's stopping their points from going up. And in a few seconds here, hopefully, we will turn it blue. And I gotta see how long I can keep it blue before we have to skedaddle out of here. Good. Got it blue. Now just to see how long until they show up. Hopefully I can get the whole cap off. And then if we can, we're going to maybe go back to Sigma here. And no, that's multiple in Sigma. The speed at which that's going up? Oh, hello, Mr. Mad Dog. It's okay though, I got covered. Alright, we're out of here. We're running from Mr. Mad Dog. He has a tag which can break through our ECM, but he needs line of sight. So we're just going to get out of there. And skedaddle. Alright, we're still got the caps up here. We still got a 3 cap. We've got a lot of a gain on them, and we're going to put a little bit of damage into these guys on Theta so that we can prevent the capture there. All we need to do is just damage him periodically. We don't need to win the trades or win the fights or anything like that. Just every so often, just tickle him with damage like that, and it stops the cap, and we prevented it for a little bit longer, but we're going to get out of here now. And that got our teams a few more points. Let's see, Epsilon is going down. We have, what is this back here? This is Kappa back here. Let's try to go and let's flank around and see if we can go help this guy with his timber over here.
Target spotted.
Who's this guy? Nightingale. Hey, Nightingale, I'm coming to help you. Be there in 15 seconds.
Target destroyed.
Oh, looks like you do need it. Good job.
New target acquired.
But we're going to go back there and we're going to help him out as we would like to capture Sigma again and secure a few kills here, specifically versus, say, this Arctic Cheetah. A very annoying mech if we're going to try to be capturing points. But that Arctic Cheetah should not just focus on the one guy there, as there is multiple mechs for him to contend with. But he is running away. He cannot handle the both of us. A little hot here in this mech, but enough. Acceptable. We'll get on him here, get some more damage, and then, yeah, skedaddle time. There's multiple mechs here, not in a good position. We're going to get up and over this boat and get into the water, get some cover this way, and we're going to get out of here. Hopefully that commando does the same, but it looks like he might just be out of luck, as he is at 31%. We're going to get out of here. Thankfully, thankfully, I'm still alive in my fast mech, because it's what's been keeping our cap points in the game. We need to get Kappa back here. We got one enemy Hellbringer, 3 large pulse. Actually, not a very good build on the Hellbringer, but this will get us back Kappa, and that's what we need to do. Come on, Hellbringer, get some damage at range before I get there into the fight. Try to do some extra damage to this guy, and just do some stuff. Need a little bit of help on the beach, and I need to get out of here. Hopefully get some good positions. Need to cool off a bit while that Hellbringer's trying to chase us around, and we dive back in and start to uncap the point, which is the most important part here. And that Hellbringer taken out. Excellent. We still have the cap advantage, although the enemy really did uncap us a lot there as we were dancing around trying to get the various positions here. Alright, these guys are going to finish off the cap. I'm going to go skedaddle off and see what I can grab. We still have our Gamma here, but ooh, there's the Archeetah. Oh, go for that leg. Go for the leg. We can take them out that way. We need to keep these mechs immobile and hopefully dead in the perfect world. Oh, but oh, that's the Timberback. I like Timberbacks. Oh, never mind, that's Timberfront. Let's not look at that guy anymore and dance away. Ooh, yep, yep, let's go. Yep, yep. Oh, bad things, but I know you're legged. Yes, I'll go for your leg. Let's get out of here. Lost all weaponry, but we're still a capping mech. We're still a fast mech that can go and do some capping stuff, which is good enough in some situations. Okay, let's get out of here. Go back to Epsilon, maybe? But does not looking good for our team. We have a person who's full dead. How could you have gone through all 3 of your mechs already? This is not good. But, we still have our ECM, we still have our legs. That is the most important part of our mech right now. We're going to head to Epsilon here. I see the dropship coming in, so somebody's spawning. I want to be careful of that. And, see what we can do. Let's see. If we run into anyone, we're just going to have to skedaddle, because we're not going to be able to fight them off. But hopefully that person's just heading straight to the front. We are at 75% now. So let's just uncap this Epsilon and get it back. Oh, we're starting to drop like flies. The enemy, it looks like they might just outdo us this time. We just need to keep this capture going. Yep, there's the enemy. Come on. Okay, I uncapped it at least before he showed up. Can I get it blue? No, he's in the circle. Damn. That sucks. I wanted to get it blue before he got here, but unfortunately I didn't, and now I'm out of here. Prevented him from capturing it a little bit longer, but I'm going to run off and see if I can get Sigma. As he's going to stay there, fully cap it out, most likely. Let's try to uncap Sigma. Just trying to prevent as many enemy points as possible here, as we just need 250 more points. And that is it. That's all we need. Trying to desperately hold on to our cap lead. I think I might go right back to Epsilon after this. After I uncap this, go right back to Epsilon, uncap that. I'm more just focused on stopping them from getting caps. But if I can get at least turn it blue here, it'll be a benefit. But no, here he's coming in. And just try to turn blue as much as I can. But that same Emma Jaguar. No, hey, we're out of here. I should not have stopped moving there. We're out. There's another Emma Jag. Let's move to the right here. Hopefully we can get away. If not, we are distracting those two, forcing them to do cap stuff back here. He fell down and I have the jump jets to get up. Ah, but he took out my leg. Unfortunately, we died. But that's our first death, so we have more mechs. But nothing as fast as this, so I will not be able to do anything here in terms of that. I won't be able to go and really push these caps in the enemy's back line. But we do have our Warhammer. We can go in and at least do some damage. And someone's saying there's a post on Reddit. I will look. Tau Sentry made a post. We shall try to find it. But we're still ahead. We're just by a small amount. We just need to secure a cap and then defend it and prevent the enemy caps. We're so close. So close. Can I get out there and assist it? Because the enemy looks like they're about to overtake us here. I know there's an enemy on that right there. Where is it? Somebody's uncapping. Oh wait, Gamma? Yeah, somebody's uncapping here. There he is. Can prevent you from capping there. They're ahead of us now. Oh, that's no good. They're ahead of us slightly. Oh, it's so close. Come on, don't fall down, don't fall down. Okay, we get on this thing. We're recapturing Gamma. We need to just uncap the enemy bases here.
Kappa is under enemy control.
In such a close fight. Oh my god. Alright, we've capped Gamma. We need to get out there. And I wish I was faster, but we're not going to be able to. It doesn't look good for us, as the enemy just needs 40 more points, and they will win. So, unfortunately, even with all of our skedaddling around and trying to play the game mode as best as possible, our team lost the fight, and we're going to lose. But try to go in here and just deal as much damage as we can before the end. Come here, you clan scum. We're going to lose. So close there. We're only 39 points off. So, it was doable, but I don't care. I don't care that I lost. It was an enjoyable fight. However, we get to the one really bad part of the faction play reward system. We played our heart out. We played the game mode. We were always actively trying to win it for our team. However, because the contract rewards, which promotes you to go into less populated groups and stuff like that and get them to win more often because then they'll have a larger base, we don't get that when we lose. So, we're only going to get 260,000 C-bills. I mean, that's still a good payout, but it's for a 16-minute match where you could have maybe made that in an 8-minute match in quick play. So, one unfortunate part, at least, for that reward structure in faction play. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.